everybody, my name is Allie and I'm with Cakes by Tori Elizabeth. Happy Star Wars Day! Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make the most adorable Baby Yoda cupcakes. Try it at home, don't be afraid to mess up. As Yoda says, the greatest teacher, failure is. Have fun, and may the 4th be with you. You will need a cupcake, buttercream, I have it in white and ivory, toothpicks, cornstarch, fondant tools, a rolling pin, a circle cutter that is a little bit larger than the cupcake, and fondant. I have green, light green, black, and white. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing, we're going to make Yoda's ears. Now his ears need to be made first so that they will have time to dry, so that when we finish the cupcake, they will be ready to be put on. So first thing, you're going to take some green fondant, apply a little cornstarch on your table, and we're going to knead it to make it soft. Next, take your rolling pin and roll out your piece of fondant. Okay. Now, take your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut out the shape of his ear. Like so. Okay, so here you have your ear cut off. You can add some accents around the edging to give it some detail. Like so. Next, take the light green, pinch off a little piece, set this aside, add a little bit more cornstarch, and roll this color out as well. Now we're going to cut the inside of the ear, so do the same shape, just a little bit smaller. There we go. Now, take a Q-tip with some water on it and just lightly wet the ear. Grab a toothpick, place it on top, and grab your inside piece and place it over like this. From here, you can take your ball tool and add some more accents to the ear. Take your Q-tip and just wet the top part, and we're going to flip this ear over like this. Like so. Now, set this aside to dry and start on the other ear. Now that we have our ears ready and they are set aside to dry, we are going to start on the actual face of Baby Yoda. So take your cupcake, get your vanilla buttercream. I have it in an 808 tip. It's a big circle tip. And I'm just going to squeeze a blob of buttercream on the cupcake. Next, I'm going to take white fondant and I'm going to start forming the details and accents of his face. So his cheeks, his mouth, his brow bone. For his cheeks, I'm going to do a little ball, like so. And I'm going to set it on the lower part of the cupcake. I'm going to do it on the other side for his other cheek. And then I'm going to make his mouth. Now his mouth kind of comes up a little bit, almost like in a beak sort of shape. So I'm going to make a little triangular piece and set it in the middle. The last thing that I need to do is shape his brows. So his brows, I'm going to make a snake, cut it in half, and those are going to go above his eyes. Like so. Now throw it in the freezer for about 7 minutes so that it can set. It's been about 8 to 10 minutes. I just took my cupcake out of the freezer and now it's ready to be covered. So grab your green fondant, roll it out, get your cookie cutter that is a little bit larger than your cupcake, and cut out a circle. So now with your fondant in one hand and your cupcake in the other, you're going to cover your cupcake. Just gently start covering it. Like so. Now you want to take your fondant tool and just run it along the cheeks, run along the brow bones, run along the creases. So right now I'm making the eye sockets and I'm just using a ball tool, and you can kind of start to see the shape of his face. Okay. Now using the back of a piping tip, I'm going to use the edge and I'm just making the mark of his little mouth. Like this. I'm going to add a few creases on the end. Like that. Now we're going to make his eyes. So Baby Yoda has very large baby eyes. I'm going to take my black fondant and roll it into a ball about the size that would fit in his eye socket. Now we're going to take our light green color and roll this one out. This is going to be the inside of his socket, so the fondant needs to be rolled out very thin. Like so. We're going to use, again, the back of this piping tip to cut out circles. And you're going to take one of the eyeballs and just wrap this around it. Like this. Pinch the sides together. Take your X-Acto knife and cut off the excess. Now we're going to take a little bit of water on our Q-tip, wet the inside of the socket just a little bit, and place the eye inside. and repeat for the other side. Now we're going to start on his nose. Take a tiny piece of green fondant and shape it to a triangle. Get your Q-tip, a little bit of water, and place it. With your fondant tool, just set it in. And then make 2 little dots. Now we are going to add his robe. So take your ivory buttercream, and I have it on a small circular tip, and just pipe little dots. I went ahead and added the ears and added a little white speck on his eye to make it look like a glare, and there you have your finished Baby Yoda cupcake.